You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.
All right, Bears fans, I'm sold. Ryan Poles and the Bears need to make this happen in the 2024 NFL Draft. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, the 2024 NFL Draft is rolling around very shortly, and the Chicago Bears absolutely own the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. We have pick number 1 and pick number 9. And we all know that Caleb Williams will be the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. He actually met with the Chicago Bears and actually current players on the Chicago Bears the other night. They went to a very fancy steakhouse in Lake Forest. So Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears is basically a lock. But something interesting that I also want to point out is that Washington wide receiver Rome Odunze has also met with the Bears this week. So the same week as Caleb Williams. Obviously, Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze are very close. And Bears fans, at this point, I am sold on pairing Caleb Williams with Rome Odunze. Obviously, you cannot go wrong with any of these wide receivers in the 2024 NFL Draft. Rather you get Marvin Harrison Jr., which is a pipe dream at this point. Rather you get Malik Nabers, which could be a possibility, but I don't think he's going to drop to 9. Rome Odunze feels like almost a sure thing to be there with the number 9 overall pick. And at that point, I don't think there's any trade back that I would consider if Rome Odunze is there at 9. I think he is the perfect fit for the Chicago Bears. You pair him with Caleb Williams. You then have Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift on the same offense. This would be the most explosive offense we have seen in Chicago since the Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, and Matt Forte days. And to me, as a Bears fan, that gets me super excited. Before I go any further with today's episode of Keek on the Mic, I want to show you a clip of what Chase Daniel had to say about the possibility of pairing Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze on the same offense in Chicago. Check this out, Bears fans.
Rome needs to go to the Bears at number 9. And yes, I said the Chicago Bears, and we're talking about Caleb Williams at 1, possibly. That's what we think it's going to be. And then Rome at number 9 would be an amazing fit. And I'll show you why here on film. The clean releases, everything that he does at the line of scrimmage, right? No one thought he was going to run a 4.45 at 6'3", but he is. He's got these adjustments. He's a 50-50 ball winner, like Turbo was saying. He has the upside, in my opinion, to be one of the best receivers in the class. This explosive speed you're seeing, his game speed's even faster than the 40 speed he ran. And this little whip route right here, this is what separates him. He's not the most athletic receiver in the draft, but he is the most physical. And I think that's the most exciting thing is when you compare him with a DJ Moore and with a Caleb Williams. Like, in my opinion, the Chicago Bears could be a legit contender in the NFC North.
Bears fans, Chase Daniel hit it right on the nose. This would be absolutely insane for the Chicago Bears to land not only Caleb Williams, but then pair him with a guy like Rome Odunze. Let's not forget that Rome Odunze is 6'3", right? And he can do everything you need him to do as a receiver, and he's right on the money. Chase Daniel is right on the money with this take. This would be one of the greatest drafts in Chicago Bears history. At that point, I don't care what they do with the other 2 picks in the 2024 NFL Draft. If you're able to land Caleb Williams and then pair him with Rome Odunze, I would be a very happy Bears fan on April 25th. You look at a guy like Rome Odunze, once again, 6'3". He can do everything. Really good route runner, clean releases. He can win the 50-50 balls, great adjustments, right, as well. This dude would be a perfect complement to a guy like DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. And the thing I actually love about bringing in a guy like Rome Odunze is that he doesn't need to instantly be the guy. He can learn and groom behind Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. And then by the time Keenan Allen is done with the Chicago Bears, by the time he retires and hangs up the cleats, Rome Odunze will then be ready to be the guy alongside DJ Moore here in Chicago. So you pair him and Caleb Williams together. Obviously, they groom together as rookies. And honestly, I just think it would be a beautiful situation to have in Chicago. And I don't think I've ever seen a better situation for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears and the situation that Ryan Poles has put the Chicago Bears in to be successful long-term is absolutely ridiculous. And Bears fans, I truly understand that there may be some of you guys out there that may still want to consider a trade back option from the number 9 overall pick, which is still a very likely option for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears, especially if they want to try to get a second round pick in this year's draft. I understand that's very valuable to get more draft capital because obviously at the end of the day, there's also a lot of good receivers in this year's draft class, right? And you can probably find one in the second and third rounds as well. You can still address the edge rusher position with the number 9 overall pick. But I'm starting to believe that if Rome Odunze and a couple of edge rushers are there at number 9, I think Ryan Poles and the Bears are going to lean Rome Odunze. Once again, Odunze and Caleb Williams already have a really good chemistry. They already have a really good relationship. Obviously, Rome Odunze was an absolute baller while at Washington. And I just think getting Caleb Williams the most weapons possible for the Chicago Bears offense would make this Bears offense absolutely scary. There's analysts out there are already drooling over the fact that the Bears could actually land one of the 3 top receivers in this year's draft class. They understand that if the Bears are able to land a guy like Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors, or for some crazy reason, Marvin Harrison Jr., that this Bears offense will be absolutely explosive, even with a rookie quarterback at the helm. This Bears offense is going to be special. I think it's not a lock that Rome Odunze is there at 9. I don't think it's a lock they actually pick a guy like Rome Odunze, but I truly feel that if he is there at 9, I think Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears pull the trigger and just make this Chicago Bears offense even more explosive. So overall, Bears fans, I'm not sure how you guys feel about this. Let me know how you feel about what Chase Daniel had to say about the opportunity the Chicago Bears have to pair Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze on the same offense here in Chicago. Do you like the idea of Rome Odunze in Chicago? Let me know down below in the comment section. But Bears fans, we are another day closer to the 2024 NFL Draft. Once again, I do want to remind you guys that I will be going live for round 1 of the 2024 NFL Draft. Make sure you come and join me. I will be giving away some draft caps, some Keek on the Mic merch as well, so you do not want to miss round 1 of the 2024 NFL Draft right here on Keek on the Mic. But Bears fans, as always, if you are new to the channel, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share and like this video as well. That would really, really help the channel. But other than that, I'll be back for all new Bears podcast right here on Keek on the Mic. Thanks, guys. And as always, bear down.
You've been listening to Keek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.